Hello, welcome. This is Cassie. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you've been here before and you're returning, welcome back. So today we're gonna make some cute little Grinch mini mugs, ornaments. So the first thing you'll need is a little mason jar mini mug. I got these on Amazon. You could also make a bigger version of this, like the regular size mason jar mugs that they have at Dollar Tree would work great for this too. The first thing we'll need to do is paint the inside of our mug. So for mine, I used Lime Tree from Apple Barrel. So just paint the inside of the mug, and you'll probably have to do 2 coats of this. So for the first coat, I just kind of get it nice and coated, and then the second coat, I go back and I kind of check where I've missed any spots or where I have like thin spots and just fill those in. And then once that's painted, you can put that aside to dry. Like I said, you'll probably need to do 2 coats. So just let both coats dry before you finish the rest of it. So I got this little Grinch face off of Etsy. So I cut out the Grinch face with my Cricut. If you don't have a Cricut or a silhouette, the one that I bought has a PNG that comes with it. So what you could do is buy some water slide decals and just print the PNG file onto those, and then you can put it on with some like a spray adhesive, or you could use Mod Podge. So because these have a lid, I'm just going to put the lid on instead of going through the whole process of like putting the toilet paper roll and the whatever. I'm just going to decorate the lid, and you won't even be able to tell it's a lid. So for this one, I'm going to do like a Santa hat. So I'm going to take some of my lightweight spackling and I'm going to put that into a cup. Now, we don't need too much because this is a very small thing. You need enough to put in your bag so that you can squeeze it out, but you don't need an excessive amount. And then I'm going to use True Red from Anita's and just mix it all up and see if it's bright enough red. Now be careful, because you want a bright red, but you don't want this to be like a smushy mess. So just be careful how much red you end up adding. You don't want your spackling to get too liquidy to where it won't hold the shape. So I'm going to use these 2 tips. So they're both closed stars. This one's a lot more open. I'm going to use this one for the red, and then I'm going to use this for the white part of the hat. So I'll start with the red. So I'm going to use that tip. And I'll link to that little set of tips. They're mini piping tips. You could use regular size piping tips for this as well. But because this is so small, I just figured it'll be easier to use these little mini ones that I have. And then just put your red spackling into your piping bag. So to make sure that my whipped cream doesn't flop, I'm going to use these little floral foam balls from Dollar Tree. And they're 1.4 inches. So I'm just going to cut this in half, and then this will give me the structure for my whipped cream so it doesn't flop. So to attach this, I'm going to use my foam and poster board adhesive from Dollar Tree. You could also try hot glue. I just don't know if hot glue will make a permanent bond with this metal lid. So I just figured I would use the foam glue since I have it. So for the red part of the hat, I'm going to just pipe around the ball. And then for the fuzzy white part of the hat, I'm going to use my white spackle. And I'm just going to go right around the very edge of this lid. And I'm holding my piping tip in one spot for longer on this part so that I can get that nice fluffy looking, fuzzy looking edge. And then I'm just going to put a dollop of white on the top to make the little ball. So for the second one, we're going to do the same thing, glue our little foam ball on. And then I'm just going to do a white whipped cream topper on this one. Because I'm just doing the topper, I'm going to use some ribbon. This is just Dollar Tree ribbon. And I'm going to put a little ribbon around the edge. And then, because the Grinch's heart was too small, I'm going to use this little heart as the topper. And then I have some green and white sprinkles that I made out of clay. So I'm going to put some of those on there. I have these little heart sequins. They're just tiny little hearts, like a glitter. So I'm going to sprinkle some of those on. And that's all there is to it. So those are little Grinch mini mugs. Now, if you want to make it an ornament, just tie your ribbon right around the handle and then they can hang it by that. This will also be super cute for a tiered tray, so you don't have to put the ribbon on for that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys more than you know, and I will see you in the next video.